Hello guys, how we doing? Welcome back to the Three Hammers, and we're all going on a European tour. I won't sing for you. I know you don't like my singing, so I won't sing for you. So Dinamo Zagreb kicks off 5:45. Remember it, guys. 5:45 UK time in Croatia, and we're going to be playing at the Stadion Maksimir. 35,000 roughly is what it holds. So, decent sized stadium. Who are we playing? Dinamo Zagreb. I had to work really hard to do the research for this. I really did, loads of digging. Last season's Croatian League champions. They're currently sitting top as well this season. They also won the cup, so a league and cup double. In terms of the Europa League last year, they were the quarter-finalist. Went out in the quarter-final. Obviously, the round before, they managed to beat Spurs. 4-0 in aggregate and a hat-trick from the danger man probably of their team, Orsic. You might know him from the Euros as well. Really, really good player. Decent player. Really, really good. I believe he scored 16 goals last year. They've got a fantastic academy, really underrated academy. Produced some of the best players, that you would know. Luka Modric, Ballon d'Or winner. Mark Viduka. Chorluka, you may remember some names like that, but there's a list, and there are some really, really, really top names on there on who they've produced. They've got good pedigree as well. They've got good pedigree in their history as well. I was noting that in the Europe, they did win the Interfairs Cup in 1966-67. So I know it's a long time ago. You could say, oh, West Ham won it in 1966. We are not that team. I'm just saying they have got European pedigree. They're consistently. They're consistently playing in the Europa League. They usually fail to qualify for the Champions League, so they usually get there, then they do the qualifying rounds, and they usually drop in, and they usually, they get around the last 16s. They usually get in the group. And one thing that I did notice about them guys is that I see, which is important in terms of West Ham, is they're unbeaten in their last 13 Europa League group matches. They've won 9 and drawn 4. So that's quite a daunting task. This is going to be the hardest game of the group. And they've won their last 4 group games without conceding as well. So they're a tough opposition. Yeah, I know you may say, oh, who did they play? Doesn't matter. If you win the game, you're not conceding. And 13 games, they would have come up against someone decent in that group stage. So yeah, it's an interesting one. Was there anything else that I put on my notes here? Oh yeah, the last 3 games, they beat Cynic, I think that says, 2-0. They beat a team that West Ham played a few years ago, Osijek. You might remember Osijek from the 6-1 win back in 1999. A game I was at. I believe that's the game that Javier Marquez had his dyed purple hair for the historians out there. And then before that, they won 1-0 to Lokomotiva. Decent form. They're running well. Like I say, top of their league. So David Moyes, this is his first European game since the quarter-final against Bayern Munich for Manchester United in 2013-14 season. This is his first Europa League game since 2010. Apologies, guys, got a bit of a cough. And he lost 3-0 to Sporting Lisbon with Everton. In terms of their formation, guys, they like to play a 4-1-4-1 formation. I believe there may be some injury worries with their goalie when I've done their research. So, yeah, the 4-1-4-1, they're going to pack that sort of midfield area with the holding midfielder. Like I say, they haven't conceded a goal for a little while as well. Obviously, 3 games they've won in a row. They haven't conceded in 3 games. But we're undefeated. We're undefeated in 4 games so far this season. I expect us to go quite strong as well. Watching a few of the other guys' channels, Hammers Chat and West Ham Fan TV. It's true. We have to, when you've played a season to qualify for Europa League, there's no point putting out a understrength team, to not go for it. What was the point of qualifying? You can put it out after games, say 4, when you're 5 and 6, if you qualified, and you've got game 3 and 4 and 5 to maybe experiment a little bit. But yeah, the first 4 games are crucial. We need to get points on the board. This is going to be the hardest game away in Zagreb, quarter-finalists. And we know, like you say, I from my personal experience, I know, Croatian players, Croatian teams, you're going to get the work rate, you're going to get the technical ability. It's going to be a different match. It's going to be different to what we've played anything against before. It's the first time we've ever met. We've never played Zagreb, Dinamo Zagreb before. So yeah, in terms of us, like I say, with lineup, Antonio will probably start now. Maybe he wouldn't have started this game, even though I'm saying full strength. Maybe he wouldn't have started this game if he wouldn't have got that red card. He probably definitely, more or less definitely, will start this game on Thursday night. Yeah, maybe as full strength as possible. Like I say, Ben Rama, Bowen, maybe one of the ones that come out for Yarmolenko potentially. Obviously, Rice will want to play. Rice wants to play European football. He's going to want to play this game. Sojek you need. Maybe you could put Crow in instead of Sojek, maybe. But on the whole, it's got to be the strongest possible. Cresswell, Bonner, Zuma, Sufal, Ariola in goal. And I'm fairly confident we can get a result there. A draw would be a good result as well. At least it's not a loss. You don't want to be losing that first group game and then you're chasing. A draw would be a good result, but ideally a win would set us off perfectly for this campaign. Yeah, it's a good test. It's a good test for us, guys. It's something different. People are arguing, should we play a full strength team? Because obviously we've got Manchester United the weekend, and do we want to keep the undefeated thing going? I don't know. I think Europa League should be the priority. I agree with the other channels. I really do. That the Europa League, is, it's fun. It gives the fans something to think about. We're not in a relegation battle yet. It could change, like Gio said. If things change and all of a sudden we're in a relegation battle, then maybe you do have to put it on a back burner. But I think our team's, strong enough to do some stuff. Yeah. So what is the point? Man United's going to be a tough game, no matter what. Listen, I think we'll give them a decent game on Sunday, and I'll do my preview on that. But this game, this is the one we've got to go and win. Man United, they've got Ronaldo, they've got Sancho, they've got a scary team. And, it's unlikely that we are going to win that game. But, we've still got to put a team out to play them. But I'd rather see the stronger team in this. There's a chance to play a week, give the boys a rest in the cup game as well on Wednesday, where you may see the Oki Flexes and people like that potentially. Again, all in previews to come, guys. Croatia, not that far to go really. The players shouldn't be that tired. They get a little bit of a rest. Obviously, Manchester United still play as well. They've got to play young boys tonight. They get a couple of days more on us in terms of rest. But yeah, listen, we've got to go for it, guys. We've got to go for it. Like I say, I'm expecting a strong team. I can't wait to see Ariola play. Hoping to see Zuma as well. I think players like Klasic as well, he's going to really enjoy, playing in his country. I believe he's got a record against these as well. A bit of history with these guys. So I don't expect him to get that good a reception. I believe he's got quite a bad reputation with these, and I believe there was an article released advising West Ham fans not to wear classic shirts. So, don't do that, guys. And stay safe out there if you are there. Have good fun, have a drink, have a party. I'm sure it'll be a fantastic party. But yeah, hopefully we win. And, 3 points on the board early. Then we go into the next Europa League game in a couple of weeks' time. Takes the pressure off a little bit. Because if you get 2 wins, let's say we do win on Thursday, and then you've got the next game and we win that one, and then there's 6 points on the board, NAF takes a lot of pressure off. You're starting to think, okay, yeah, we should do this. Because in theory, the weakest team in the group, which I don't know who you consider that is it Rapid Winner or is it Genk? I don't know. Who do you consider the weakest team? You should be getting 6 points against them. You should. Whereas Zagreb, if we got 4 points out of them games, which would be, say, a draw on Thursday, and then we beat them at London Stadium. I don't know. I don't want to be too optimistic. I don't want to be pessimistic, but I'm confident. I am confident we can beat most teams. I think Saturday's performance against Southampton was a little bit tired, a little bit of bit leggy in terms of performance, and we come up against a team who defends quite well with Southampton as well. So yeah, I think this might be a reactionary performance as well, where we come back and show what we're about. And it's an opportunity for a couple of them new players. Zuma will want to do a good job. Ariola will want to do a good job. Klasic will want to do a good job. If we get to see Krau, obviously he will want to make his mark as well. So it's good. Competition is out there. Anyway, guys, I've rambled on a bit too long. Let me know what you think. What do we need? Is a draw good enough, or are you hoping we get a win on Thursday night? I hope you all enjoy the game. Please check out the FIFA preview if you haven't already. Hit the like button, hit the notification button. Very, very close to 4K now, guys. Can't wait to hit that target. Until next time, come in your hands, keep believing. Let's go.